Now, over the weekend, Anthony Albanese put out a statement which was pretty much in support of the US-Israeli action in Iran, such that John Lyons on the ABC was very critical of the Albanese government. So clearly it was a statement of support. What's funny is that in the Senate today, the coalition moved a motion to congratulate the United States and Israel for taking out the Ayatollah and severely damaging Iran's nuclear capability. So you'd think the government would agree to support that motion. After all, as I said, Anthony Albanese on the weekend came out in support of what the US had done. However, Labor voted against the motion. Let me read for you the motion that was put to the government. It was moved that the Senate congratulates the United States of America and the State of Israel for their sustained efforts to prevent the Islamic Republic of Iran from obtaining a nuclear weapon, acknowledging the long-standing threat posed by Iran's nuclear and ballistic missile programs to regional and global peace and security. Well, of course, the Greens voted against that, and so too did the government. I'm surprised, Freya, but not surprised at all. The government can't really be seen to support anything, especially that has the word Israel in it. And so they support the military action, but will not congratulate the US or Israel on the military action.
I mean, I think in some ways I'm with you. I'm not surprised at all that Labor is completely half-hearted and purely playing politics here. But the sad reality is that this motion will make absolutely no difference because Australia has been completely written off the map geopolitically. I mean, we have become a weak country. We are now perceived as unreliable, and our leaders are to blame. Penny Wong said it herself in an interview talking about the strikes on Iran. She said, oh, well, you know, we're not privy to the intelligence between the US and Israel. I mean, of course you're not, because why would they share this sensitive intelligence with Australia? They don't trust us as a reliable ally anymore. And so the coalition was completely right to move this motion. We should be congratulating the US and Israel, but it's no wonder we're left out of these big decisions because we've got a government that can't decide whose side they're really on.
Speaking to that motion, have a look at David Shoebridge. He accused Labor, Liberal and the One Nation parties of being parties of war.
And we now see you for what you are. The three war parties, One Nation, the Coalition and Labor, who've never seen a US war they don't want to back in. Millions of Australians disagree with you. They want a government of principle, they want a government of peace, they want the best for the Iranian people, and they say no to Trump's and Netanyahu's war.
I'd say the Greens have never seen an Islamist they didn't want to back in.
I'm a bit confused. I was sort of, understanding what he was saying until he said they want the best for the Iranian people and they don't want Trump's war. I mean, it is one thing to say that Western intervention in the Middle East has, by and large, over the last 30 years, not gone terribly well. You can also then acknowledge that this is an entirely different situation. It is a precision operation that Trump has already proven he can pull off, and it is being done to help liberate people in Iran who have been killed in their tens of thousands for standing up and saying, we don't want to be oppressed anymore. It's a slightly different situation. And the fact that this very simple motion, that if it weren't for the fact they didn't vote for it, most people would not even know or even be... We certainly wouldn't be talking about it. Maybe a few, people with drips still in their bios on Twitter or something would be talking about it. but no one else would be, because it wouldn't have been noticed. It's only been noticed because they didn't vote for it. There was another motion that got up a long one that noted that, we're happy he's dead, basically.
They welcomed the death of the Ayatollah. They condemned the IRGC for spreading terror. But we're not congratulating America or Israel on...
Come on, it's basic. This should not be hard to do.